Hello, this is Slex, or Alex as most people would know me as, hopefully. Speaking for the first time as a commentator, first time actually trying to commentate. So I know it'll be pretty poor effort, and I'm perfectly, you know, able. I wanted to do a dual commentary with one of the team members, as I knew that as that would definitely, making it a conversation mean that it's nowhere near as sad as sitting in your bedroom speaking into a mic. I mean, that's pretty bad. But no, I'm here to just sort of go through this gameplay, but also talk about the Resistance MLG. I might as well clear up early that we're not a fanboy team as such of Resistance, which is MLG Pro team, which I'm sure everybody knows. Uh, but we're not, for instance, our YouTube was created before their YouTube was. Our team name was created before their team came on the Dallas ladder. So we're really not a fanboy team of the Resistance, but we are the Resistance, and we are one of the top EU teams. I mean, we're 13-0 at the moment on the EU ladder. Not that that means too much, but we're pretty good, and on our finest, we're solid slayers, and we get the job done pretty effectively. And here, this is my gameplay. I might thought, if I'm going to run this YouTube, I might as well do the gameplay. And we're early up, one flag, and so we're just trying to keep this flag down. But I won't talk about much about my gameplay. I do drop 30 kills, I think, on the dot, and which is rare for me because I might as well quickly talk on about what kind of players my team is, and who I am to my team as such. I mean, how I describe the team would be Proes, who is, in my opinion, probably the best player in many ways, who just clutches situation after situation after situation. I do not know a person who can clutch as much as he does, but he does. He constantly will be clutching, and he's fantastic at doing that. And he is basically a powerhouse. He's aggressive. He generally goes really big. He does sometimes actually have a fairly shit game, but he generally goes really big. Then there's Clarky Boy 159, who when he's on form, I do not know a person with a straighter shot. I really do not know a person with a straighter shot than him. He just will get 30 bombs after 30 bombs after 30 bombs in GBs, in scrims, wherever you put him, he'll be getting 30 kills. He is fantastic. He is consistently brilliant. And then there's Vel Cotton, who is another Dutch player on my team, like Proes. And he is super consistent, super good, super cool, really smart player, really good at just about everything. He is outright a great player. And then there's me, who how do I describe myself? I describe myself as the person who fills in the holes in the team, which is how Rambo describes himself basically for Optic Nation. No, it's Optic Gaming, isn't it? The Rambo's team. And so I that's why I thought I'd bring this gameplay to you, because it's not the kind of gameplay I'd normally bring to you, because I'm not that kind of really super aggressive, super big player who drops 30 kills every game. I'm the sort of person who drops quite a few kills but gets the job done, however dirty, however it's needed. I might as well talk about then the other team. We have got another Resistance team, a bit like Envy has for a long while had Envy Blue and Envy Black, although I'm not really sure how that's all working out for them. But we've got the Resistance MLG, which is our team, and the Resistance Black, who consists of one of my friends and, well, now three other friends on top of that, and they're all up and coming players. They're not what I'd describe as the best players in the world, but they're not bad and they're willing to learn. And I remember when I started out on GB, I always wanted to be better, but none of the top teams would ever scrim with us. So it's quite nice that we are sort of helping bad players, and by them playing better players, you get better. That's the best way to learn on how to get better, is to play better players than you. And they're sort of got the luxury of being able to talk to us, scrim with us, play against us, and really learn quickly that way. Um, and so, we're coming back from the PlayStation Network being down for 3 weeks, 26 days, 25 days. A bit of a pain in the arse. Well, I say a bit, but it's ruined our team's chemistry. Yeah, we're pretty poor as a team at the moment. We've literally only had 2 hours as a team of four probably together, and it's really damaged our chemistry and really damaged our sort of natural chemistry we've got going with each other. And it's hard now to win even against teams which we often would win. But we'll fight through that. We'll get some team scrims in once we're all back together and playing again. But it's frustrating. I think it's always frustrating as a sort of leader of a team to constantly being, without your team being on and then PlayStation being down, and after also having such good form before the PlayStation Network was down. Although we're still fully aware that the rules of MLG will be changing, because they've not changed for the PlayStation yet, have they? As I'm sure everyone knows. When they do change, we're not sure whether we should get ready for new rules or whether we should basically carry on playing with the old rules, use the old rules to the advantage of us being so good at them, and then sort of adapt to new rules when they come out. We're sort of a bit tied up with what to do with that, but we're getting there. We're sort of working it out as a team as things go, but we've somehow forgotten the basics of playing Call of Duty. Somehow via not via being very weak with our break off routes and via being very sort of really pretty poor as a team. And it's amazing how 2 weeks can do this to even a high class team of our caliber. So I mean, I'll start to think of wrapping it up here because I give full credit to anybody who does commentaries as talking for 5 minutes. I talk a lot, but talking for 5 minutes to yourself is a bitch. But to talk to to talk to a computer screen for 10 minutes is and I'm sure you probably hate the sight of my voice at the moment. And it wouldn't surprise me if you dislike. But you gotta, as I say, you gotta start somewhere, and this is where I'm starting at the moment. Um, so I mean, I'll think about wrapping it up in a second. I'll just quickly talk through maybe the other ladders on the other teams on the ladder at the moment who seem to be quite successful, who I know because the EU variant rules have came out as well. That's quite an interesting topic, which maybe now I've probably got enough time to talk about them now. And there's a lot of theories that they'll bring a lot of the top teams back to the Call of Duty Black Ops PS3 ladder because they're all on Deserto and EU eSport rules, which our team's not really involved in because we think the rules are a bit shit. But a lot of top teams are on that. I won't lie, they're really good teams, I'm sure. But we've never really had a chance to face up with them because they don't do LG stuff. Um, and so hopefully that will bring a lot more activity back to the ladder. It'll be really good if it'll be really good if they do. Really, it'll be a really good positive from that from the community, and it's the fact that also Game Battles has remembered that there's a big splodge on the map called Europe, which does actually do a lot of game battles, but I don't think they've ever really given us much respect, and they obviously don't do any LAN events over here, which I'd be so pumped to go to. But hey, what can we do? Except all constantly complain, which I'm sure is what we all do anyway. But no, there's other top teams such as Fipe on the ladder, and I mean, really, on the first season, they were always good. They'd always win 3 games and lose one. But at the moment, they're storming through. They've really found some form since the PlayStation Network's been back. Same with Rage Gaming. They've also been pretty effective and doing some good work at the moment. Really, to be really fair, give them full credit. And then there's obviously all the Spanish teams, which to be honest, I don't give a shit about. They shouldn't be on the ladder. I'm going to end this by saying that Spanish people, get off the fucking English website, get off the English ladder, and fucking get your own ladder. I'm out of here. Good night, and I hope my shit commentary was good enough for